to Wicked Witchery. We're going to be playing some Conquest of Elysium 4, and we're going to play the Witch class. I got you a bunch of randoms. We're actually going to up their difficulties to Butler. Hopefully they won't murder us, because we're not great at this game, but we're going to try our best to succeed. The map size is medium. Not all of these stuff is unchecked, like Common Cause and whatnot. We're on Empire for the Age. I think we're going to get going and get this little witch campaign on the rise. So, I thought short about this name, and I think it's going to be Ezra. Wait, no, it's got to be Dirty Ezra. Dirty Ezra is going to be our witch's name. So she has started out with these spells. Poison Resistance, going to switch that over to Sleep. She has Enchanted Sleep, Poison Mist, and Sleep. Ooh. Poison Mist is decent for a second level. Does some good damage. Gives some good poison out to everyone. So the witch gets to summon lots of weird apparitions and whatnot. And I think our first move will be to probably take that farm. We also collect fungi, which is going to be important to us. Basically, these resources, gold and fungi. A little bit of production is needed too, but not a ton. We get some kind of like savage men. They only respect those stronger than themselves and whatnot. They are nomads and dress may look normal. The language they speak is particular to them. So they're more like beast. They eat humans also, so we have little servants that eat humans and ride lizards. So it's a pretty cool thing. Pretty cool. We're probably going to take a couple of these servants and go out and cause havoc in Elysium. I think that'll be our first move. Probably could have got 2 farms for extra gold, but I'm being a little silly. Ooh, that poison spray is actually going to cause some problems early on. Might not want to tick that just yet. I'm also having some trouble opening Twitch chat because I have a broken phone charger that doesn't like it when I try and move the phone. Alright guys, so we're going to get going with our little Conquest of Elysium for reals now. We'll move over here. Capture that other farm we probably should have got last turn. I think we're going to turn Poison Mist off. Turn on Poison Resistance. What spells does this one have? Poison Cloud and Acid Cloud. So not much helpful spells from them. In the beginning at least. Because I don't want more of my men to die. I wonder if I should tick it on now, because we did lose already the people we kind of needed. I think I will. Just for now. When she gets some forces with her, I will tick that back off. Now we need to keep in mind, we need to grab some of these as well. What is this? They have like a little goblin horde coming our way. Should be fine, I think. It's quite a few goblins, though. Not too fond of them coming so close to our base so early. Can't really buy anything troop-wise. We are trying to fix that by attaining gold. We spawn next to a city. There's a crack in here, so he might jump up on land for a couple of ticks and capture some of our stuff, but I'm not that frightened about it. Move on this way. Watchtower's not really worth it to grab yet. And I think we're going to grab some forest tiles, try and get some fungi in our possession. Because we do get to summon stuff. And we have started off with these abilities. Minor summoning, major summoning, and nothing else for now. Just like the troll mum, the witch has to stand on a swamp to upgrade to the last level. He is marshlands. So this is pretty good. So this will return farms to swamps. So I think we're going to probably be casting that before anything else, because it'll increase our fungi production dramatically. And we already started with 3 farms around us. And also other factions will pay less attention to the swamps that don't want them. Because other factions want farms, not swamps, so I believe they will avoid that tile. especially NPCs. I don't know about the kind of like neutrals. So we'll have to see. We're going to attack these wolves here. And fortunately, I believe... Oh, they're not immune to poison. It's kind of scary for them. Getting shot poison at them every time. We're going to do more scouting now that we have, like, 2 trees. This wasn't super worth it, but... it'll get us those swamp to farms faster. Because we will be casting that spell as soon as possible. Hopefully we win this fight. I'm a little frightened. Looks like we probably will, because we can put him to sleep. So now all we have left is archers and our witch, and we don't want to lose our witch. We're going to save. I did try out the Priest King by myself when my internet was down. And I gotta say, I didn't love it. I did not love it. Ooh, so we already found our first NPC. We don't really know who they are yet. I don't know, it's one of the reds. Who knows what they are, though? Who knows? So we gotta wait, looks like 2 more turns before we can make our first swamp. That'll be good for us, though. Hopefully don't run into the enemy here. Nope. We're just gonna take their village and run. And I'm trying to avoid this goblin patrol, because that could be potentially deadly to our witch. We don't want her to die. Ooh, so the fungi production increasing has allowed us to do this. And turn that into a swamp. So now we get 3 fungi from it, rather than the 1 gold. I'm going to say on the ratio from helpful to hurtful, it's probably more helpful to us to have fungi than gold. And now we're going to take this opportunity to recruit some troops. Now we could get archers or spearmen. Since we lost some spearmen out here, I think I'm going to get spearmen. Just to be safe. And we can't really do anything else this turn. We did lose a piece of forest, but that's fine. I don't really care. We're going to move up back into our home. Grab some of those troops we just recruited. And maybe tick this off. Because we don't want them dying immediately. Grab 4 of them. Could we kill these dudes? Goblin Chieftain, I don't know. Ooh, level 2 hedge magic. That's actually not bad. So we're going to sit here and make sure that goblin doesn't try and kill us. So it looks like those are priestesses of Baal. So he's got like spiders and giants on his side. So they are going to attack our base. So they think they can defeat us or invade us. We will prove them very wrong. He's got disease, murder crows, summon wolves. That's a little frightening. I don't want anyone getting diseased. Looks like 2 of our troops have gotten diseased. So they will slowly die and lose hit points until they are completely gone. So that's not great. But I am happy about one thing. We did spawn next to enough farms to feel safe. Or at least safer than we would have been without them. Because without a lot of farms, you can't turn them into swamps. And then you don't get the early benefit of them. So I don't know who attacked this. It was probably that. So I think I'll probably go after that. To kill those sea dogs. And send my witch here, because it doesn't look like there's any other threats that are going to come up and attack. And they're just going to get put to sleep, and we're going to win that fight. Super easy, like. Move our witch back here. Probably move up to that farm and turn it into a swamp. Where is it? We could do some minor summoning, but I don't think it's worth it yet. Oh, wait. This person doesn't even have that ability to turn into swamps. We got to use our apprentice to do that. Yep. So we're going to move Ezra up north a little bit. Hopefully she'll be okay. We can dream. There's a great boar. Probably pretty easy to kill with the enchanted sleep. And I think we're going to take a risk and move our apprentice up here to this farm. Hopefully the Kraken leaves us alone. And turn that instantly into something better. So we did lose 1 troop to the great boar. Not really worth to kill it. But we did it anyway, so... I can definitely attack that. There's a port up here. Could be worth looking into getting that sometime. Because it does have trade. Which is somewhat useful to us. Turn that into marshland. And then our other witch is probably going to start summoning things now that we have spent the appropriate amount to get marshlands. Or swamps, more like it. Yep, we're going to do some summoning. Should we wait a turn? Math. 60. 68. So we won't have enough. So I think we're going to do one minor summoning. Ooh, we got a swamp ghost. Yeah, sometimes it's hard to control them. So you can control the amount of fungi you want to sacrifice. Ooh. That's not bad. Do another minor summoning. Ooh, we controlled those two. That's good. I think we can attack them now. We're going to wait a turn. Yeah, we're going to wait a turn. Maybe summon one more small unit. Hopefully it doesn't attack us. Let's hope. Ooh, we lost control of it. So we will have to spend this turn fighting, which is somewhat unfortunate. I don't think we'll take much damage because they're Hydra and all in front, and they have regeneration abilities and lots of venom. These little Hydra are deadly early on, and eventually we'll get bigger ones that are even more deadly. So that's great. And I think what we're going to do is probably attack this now. I think we'll be okay. The Enchanted Sleep should help. And I want that Hamlet now. I don't want to wait. Probably should have remembered to move her back there. We are losing some gold from the lack of farms we now have. Swamp Ghost just hurt our own people, really. Didn't do much to help us. But we're going to win this fight rather easily, and the regeneration should bring back, I think... I guess not. I guess the Hydra died. That's a little disappointing. That's okay. Just want this winter to be over so fungi increases, hopefully. We did just lose a swamp to this Kraken. We're going to want to eventually kill this dude because he's going to keep doing that to our either the Hamlet there or this swamp tile that we made. Which we do not want to happen whatsoever. Not one bit good. We're going to go down with our witch. Could attack this. First going to do that. Hopefully get that crocodile, and we did get that crocodile. But that's going to be all of our witch's turn for the moment. This is risky because the Kraken might jump on us, but I'm not too keen on leaving the swamp unticked for too many turns. It is kind of a detriment to us. I doubt he'll jump here. I don't think they jump more than one tile onto land. I could be wrong, but I'm fairly certain. Fairly certain. Not completely certain, though, so don't take me at my word. Ooh, that would be bad if we lost our Witch's Apprentice, because she is the marsh ability that's really good. And I guess there's no more farms, so she's done her job at the very least. But it's nice to have her in the base for a little more security. As we go out and gain resources with our main little squad. So we got a swamp thing. It has regeneration. A lot of the witch units have regeneration. Pierce resistance, blunt resistance. It's mindless. So they're immune to mind spells. It is swamp move, and it's slow. So it's going to be slow to move. Wait, is that on the month thing? Yeah, I don't know. Are these slow? This one has swamp move. Does any of our other units have slow? Yeah, this one does. So we might as well keep them around for now. Later, we don't want all those slow units because they're going to make us real slow. Really slow. We don't want that. Don't want that one bit. We're eventually going to want to take that city. Once we acquire some better troops. What you just saw in the notification there is the Man Flayer. And he is like a necromancer, level 1 necromancer, so he can do like level 1 necromancy spells, which is a pretty good addition to your army. Other than that, he's just like a normal one of these dudes, a little bit stronger, maybe a little more attack, but he can cast spells too, so that's the main important thing that goes with him. We're just going to jump on these trees, hoping to get more fungi, and then we'll be able to go either kill that Kraken that keeps messing with our swamp. He's in our swamp. Or maybe go and try and take that city eventually, if we have enough fungi. We do have to worry about the other NPCs, since we are on a medium map and not a large one. think we're going to save up some fungi, hopefully get a large casting. And if we don't control it, it could spell doom for us, but that's okay, because, you know, risk it till you biscuit. Or, I don't think that's the saying, but who cares? Oh, it's risk it for the biscuit. That's the saying. So that's not the best. It's pretty good, actually, now that I think about it, now that I'm remembering. It's a doppelganger. It's like the assassin, but when it kills a target with its assassinate, it turns them into these weird apparitions. If you guys hear a buzz, I apologize. Someone is using a weed whacker, and it seems to be picking up rather loudly. Oh, and he is a captain, so he could lead his own men, which maybe we'll have him do. I don't think he could go kill that kraken, but could some Ooh, not enough resources for archers. Oh, because they require fungi. That sucks. We'll have him go back here, actually. Transfer some spearmen under him. And we gotta be kind of careful here, actually. I don't know if that was a wise decision to move him back. Especially if the Priest of Baal have anyone here, but they don't, so we're okay. So we'll grab that watchtower. Use our last turn to summon some stuff. We got some Bog Beast. The Bog Beasts are going to use Poison Spit and Bite there. They have Swamp Move, of course, like most of our units do, except for our Witch right now. And I think our regular soldiers, but we only have one of those in here now. Move her there, cast another minor summoning, hopefully get that ghost, and we did. So I don't know what we're going to do with our captain here, if we want to move him or not. We haven't lost these yet, so that's good. Ooh, what are these dudes? Maybe be able to kill them with these guys. Hold on, how much HP do they have? 12, 14, no spells, 7, it's risky. The assassination's gonna be the best part, but we'll put them here for now. Maybe grab it if they move away. And we are gonna move away from this person, because that is dangerous. They have a lot of giants and spiders and things we don't really want to mess with just yet. I'm actually kind of a little upset we spawned next to her. The Baal faction is rather strong. Now you're going to realize in this game, not all factions are created equally. They are not balanced, and it shows. I'm not sure where we stand on the balance scale, but we're definitely not the lead dog. Which just makes it more of a challenge. As we can see, apparently we're not safe to the north either. So I'm a little concerned. Can't do much else this turn. Gonna go retake our swamp. Hopefully the kraken doesn't attack us. These guys I'm not too worried about. We have successfully retaken the swamp. I don't really know where to go. We don't have a lot of wiggle room here. Let's take these trees, I guess. We keep losing these trees. With the troll faction, it's easier to keep them because you can just spawn stuff. I mean, we could do that too with our swamp or summoning. There are some stationary things I think you can summon. Not 100% on that, but I'm fairly certain. And we're going to recruit some archers, just so this is more safe from invaders. We could try and wait out and take the city. That would be a boon to us actually just recruiting regular soldiers. And we could eventually go and help out there more than we have. What to do now, guys? What to do now? I think I want to kill these dudes. There's only 4 of them altogether, and we outnumber them. So I think we're going to do that. So as you can see, the assassinate didn't do as much as I hoped. Ooh, what are these guys? Ooh, they have nets. That's okay, though. We'll easily win this. Probably not even losing anybody. Yeah. So none of them got turned into the Doppelganger's kind of mini unit that after he assassinates someone with, they will turn into that. Or maybe even kills them. I could be wrong about the killing. I'm not sure. He has a poison bow, so that's pretty good too. It's all around really great unit to have. Move him back there, move her there. And we're going to wait for a big summoning, and hopefully it goes well for us. Because otherwise we won't be able to attack that city. So we got like one more turn. Yeah. Do a major summoning. Hopefully it goes well. We'll just put it up to 78. Just for a little bit extra chance of it. Yep. There we go. We got a Hydra. And they just have archers. So maybe we'll get Dirty Ezra a little squad going here. Where's our doppelganger? There he is. Grab a couple archers. Don't want to leave our base too undefended, but it will be mostly undefended, to be honest. So we're going to give it a quick save. And we're going to attack. So this will be a good battle to win for us, hopefully. We do have spells and that assassination. So here's what I was talking about. The doppelganger spawn. They have little tentacles. They're not really great, but it's always cool to get a unit for free. And they do stick with your army if they live. Most of them won't live through the battle, but if they do, then you have a new little small unit. It has swamp move. It's not slow. It has blunt resistance. It has regeneration, which is cool. It's rather weak, but, you know, could be useful. It mostly just distracts in their line. We'll speed this up a bit and watch the battle. I'm actually gonna really quickly move my... Ooh, I moved the entire screen. Move my face cam over to the other corner of the screen. Hopefully that's not invasive to anything. Oh boy. This isn't going perfect for us. Losing a few more troops than I'd like, but that was a little bit expected. Where's our doppelganger captain? It's right there. The ghost has successfully infiltrated their base already and is causing minor havoc, as a ghost would do. There's our sleep spell. That is the more beneficial. It might be enchanted sleep, I'm not sure, but either way, it's very helpful at kind of stopping them from doing much of anything till we can reach them. So it's nice to have our witch up front this early, but towards the later part of the game, she'll probably be less relevant to everything, because she'll be in the very back. That's when you want your units casting buffs, rather than anything else. So we have taken the city. That's going to be helpful in the long run. Don't want to take any witch spells yet. Our first levels aren't that bad. It's our second level that kind of is painful to have, especially with units that aren't poison resistance. Most of ours are, but like the archers, spearmen are not going to want to have to deal with that. So we might tick that. That spell's pretty powerful, so we might get rid of our other units that are not poison resistance, or don't have poison resistance at all. The crocodile doesn't, so we'll let him go. These guys probably won't get hit by it either way. We'll move down here. And cast a summoning. Got a swamp thing. So, slow units are in the surplus for the summons. Should we go south or north? I mean, we've already started south, so we're going to go south for now. Then decide where to go. I'm sorry about the noise, guys. It is that weed whacker again. It sounds like whoever's using it is hitting something. So we could get a lord. May. Yeah. Could get one of these dudes. But I don't know if we even need anyone to lead our troops yet. Just grab some spearmen for more defense of the base, just in case we get invaded by any nasties or enemies. So that doppelganger did die, so that's a disappointment. Oh, but it came back to life. And as you can see, it's right there. The doppelganger spawn is going to stay with our army from now on. They're weak to fire, but otherwise pretty decent. As a free unit, that is. Let's go here. Who's this? A ball archer. We could take this. Have to wait till next turn if we decide to. Gonna summon a major summoning. Hopefully get the giant crocodile. We did. Oh, our poison's gonna hurt that guy. We don't have it toggled yet, but I think we're just gonna toggle it, because why not? Maybe we should cast it with poison resistance, but I don't know if the AI is smart enough to cast it on the right person, because it'll probably cast it on these bog beast. I don't know if the crocodile will even get the resistance, and the crocodile's pretty tanky either way. So I don't know. Got another doppelganger dude out of that. So now we got 2. This one's injury should patch up eventually. I don't know how long it'll take, but... So the witch is heading down into the desert. Not the best place for a witch, but we're going to attack probably their base. Hopefully this kills that faction. That'd be great. Be absolutely wonderful. Not too afraid of these archers, because most of our units can regenerate rather quickly. And we can put them to sleep in the meantime, or poison them like that. Not going to lose anything important. And we'll be in a walled area for a moment, so we'll be safe from most attackers. They're all poisoned, including our crocodile. Our witch just died. That is very unlucky for us. That's bad. I mean, we killed him, but this is our new faction leader. Andromachi. The new witch of the West. Or the witch of whatever. I don't know what the witch... Oh, that's not great. So we're going to have to spend time making her more powerful. We're going to need 150 to get her to any reasonable level. Oh, that's something. Oh, at least the faction... Look on the bright side, guys. The faction of Baal is eliminated. And we do still have a captain down here to lead our men. So they can move around. Not much, but they can. So that's something. Could get another Witch's Apprentice. Do we even want to spend the gold? I suppose so. They have pretty decent spells. Hopefully we'll get an enchant. That's what I'm hoping for. We'll get a sleep and a venom. It's better than nothing. Ooh. So we have an unoptimal situation once again. Kind of my fault, granted, because I didn't put the witch behind enough troops, probably. But still, it sucks. It's unfortunate. And it is kind of unlucky. We're going to leave all this undefended because I'm not too worried about it getting attacked right now. What do we do? What do we do, guys? I think... What do you have? Marshlands, okay. Did we not eliminate that faction? Was that not us? I thought we did. Maybe not. Oh, that's terrifying then. They're probably going to be out for vengeance. So we're going to run away. And let them have that, even though we just fought for it. Oh, they only have 20 units. How many do we have? 11. No, we can't win that fight. We're going to go find some units to turn into little doppelgangers. Hopefully some neutrals, and then try and take another base. I mean, we weakened them, right? Because we took their base, killed their production all over here, and gave it to ourselves for at least a turn. It's not worth our witch, but, I mean, it's something. Something to look back on. Let's get some Swamp Guardians going. Then we'll go back. Should probably be saving our points. We're going to go do that here, too. when it's safe. Yeah, she'll just walk on through there and leave her units. She only has 13. Ooh, she left all her archers there, except for one. She does have. Ooh, so we killed their main leader. I don't know. That doesn't seem that safe. We have this Hydra, but I don't know what Dark Prayer she has. And most of her units aren't that great. We could just mess with all their stuff over here, though. So I think that's what we're going to do. Grab all their stuff. Kill those ghouls, maybe. Try and turn them into doppelgangers. Get some good stuff going. Who's that? Oh, boy. I don't know what faction they are. Looks like that one. Sorry, guys. Probably should have muted my mic before that, but I did not think to do that. So these are all spearmen. We could easily kill them. We're going to do that. I don't think we'll lose anybody. They have one crossbowman, so they have no archers and just spearmen. We have a Hydra. That is pretty darn powerful. I'm glad we got that before our witch died. That would be majorly unfortunate if we didn't. Grab these dudes. Put them under... not all of them. Leave these dudes. Take that crocodile that's injured. Move him to this swamp so we stop losing all this stuff. And hopefully put down a swamp guardian to at least damage the kraken. So as you can see, we killed one of them, turned him into whatever. Ooh, they had an assassin. I don't know who he damaged. He might not have damaged anyone. And the locks are going to go by too quick for us to look at. Gonna slowly take these guys out. We're probably going to speed it up. I think we got this one pretty much in the bag. Yeah. If anything, we lost Doppelganger. Doesn't look like it, though. Yeah, everyone stayed alive. So that's good. I think we may have lost the Doppelganger we gained, but I'm not super concerned about that. Got a giant blue mushroom. What does he do? Killing sleep spores, yeah. So we'll do that. We'll just do it again, since we can't move. Ooh, we didn't control the death fungus. And they have decay. That's slightly terrifying to our spearmen. But I don't think our witch will die unless she gets too close, which hopefully she won't. So it looks like this is either the Necromancer faction or someone killed the Necromancer faction. Either way, we're going to repurpose their base since they only have a couple archers and crossbowmen. It is the Necromancer faction, I believe. But we will gladly repurpose their base after we kill their men, which is going to be rather quickly, as we will gain a doppelganger as well, which is cool. I wish that doppelganger would just go around and attack this dude, but he has decided to kind of stay with us. So hopefully this doesn't kill all our troops. Ooh, there goes our crocodile, probably. They're all decayed. May have just lost every troop we built. All the spearmen dead. It's looking like it. Yep. And there goes a crocodile. We retained one spearman. Oh boy. Let's move back. So it'll rest in the hands of that mushroom until we feel safe enough to go back there. Gonna just get the level 1 going so we can do minor summonings. That'll be helpful. So the Necromancer faction's still alive somewhere. There's some pale ones. Don't really want to go mess with them. They're a little bit stronger than us. And I think we'll grab some spearmen. Doesn't really matter what we grab. Here, just bulk this army up. I know we don't have many archers, but it is what it is. So this is why they lived. They had a castle up here. It's unfortunate for us. We don't really want to attack that because they have a lot of men there. Could see if that's the last captain of the Necromancers. And they're just going to take all the villages we took. Sly devils. Just throwing back our progress. Just keep minor summoning. Ooh, till we lose one. Which was relatively quickly. Can't we even move our doppelganger captain in the mountains at all? Rather unfortunate. Let's jump over here. Cannot kill that Kraken. Hopefully we'll grab this Swamp Ghost. We did. Could we kill the Kraken? Probably not. If our witch decided to put him to sleep, but she doesn't have a spell. She's acid and poison. Just gonna go back to our base for now. And think for our actions in the future. Must think on them. So we got sneak attacked by some wildlife that probably won't cause too much of an issue. Didn't change any of them into doppelgangers, but that is as it is. And they will easily fall to our might. Quite disappointed our faction leader died so early. That is not good. Not good one bit. We don't have great production as far as fungi goes. Should we attack these guys? The only one really at risk, I think, are our spearmen. And our bog bees took a couple wounds in these last fights. I don't know when they did, but they did. And he's also there, so I think we're just going to go north. Take our one move that way. Trying to acquire resources rather than kill the opposition right now. Baal is getting powerful. Their faction is doing quite well compared to us and our lowly selves that can't even muster up some archers. I'm gonna wait for them. Can't move our doppelganger. Oh, Spring's here, so now we should be able to move him at least 2 spaces. Ooh, another farm. Does she have? She has marshlands, doesn't she? Take a risk and send her out on her own to turn this into a marshland for us. And we'll probably have her meet up with these dudes and join together as one great force. Get some archers in our capital. Our witch's tower in the jungles, or forest, or whatever it is. I guess it's forest. I really hope our witch here doesn't die on the way over. Do some scouting out. And end the turn. So we probably should have just gone north and not messed around with Baal at all. That was probably the choice option there to do. Ooh. So that faction was the one that got killed, I think, because they're not in their mountain stronghold. The Bakmoons, or whatever they're called. The demon ogres, essentially. So we'll take their faction's base because it gives us fungi. And not great resources, but it's a base, you know. It's a base. We can also recruit the cheap little dudes here that I think we're going to actually do. We're going to recruit some bowmen. That'll be it for this turn. But in the future, this is going to be nice because we'll have these dudes to help us out. It's always nice to get their base early to recruit those guys. Oh, God. She didn't even get to cast her stuff. That sucks. She's just going to die. That's a shame. Can always recruit another witch. As long as our one that has all the skills doesn't die, I don't really care as much. Definitely going to recruit some more of these little tiny dudes up north here. Probably more bowmen. Make our backline stronger. Just hold them in. Looks like they have levies. So this is the Baron doing this. He can spawn levies and turn hamlets into mountain baileys. I don't think he can turn villages into mountain baileys. He might be able to do that to farms. I think it might only be hamlets, though. Kill those levies. They're easily turned into the doppelganger things we've seen earlier. Just put these guys in our base. Just hopefully they'll ignore us. Then we'll probably save some gold to get a witch up north here to turn that farmland into swamp. That guy is going to live and add another little troop to our army. One step at a time, boys. We're going to give it a quick save. And we're going to move into this town. Ooh, is it a court wizard? It's a monk. He's got some troops with him. We have 29, they have 17. Definitely beat them. If it came down to it. Grab their Mont and Bailey. Oh, and it's the little kind of like Hobbit kingdom. Are these the bad hobbits or the good hobbits? There's like necromancer hobbits. I've never really understood. They're named something different. They're Bergmeisters? Bergmeisters? I don't care. They're a weird faction. I've tried them like once. Ooh. So they're all fighting themselves up here. Who's left? Ooh, that's a big stack. We're going to want to run away from that. But we ran the wrong person, and our witch is now out in the open. Hopefully she doesn't die. Our swamp has been secure since we made the action to defend it. We're just going to wait for another witch to spawn up north. If we don't get one before the fungi thing reaches... Yep, okay, so we got the fungi. We're going to level her up. And she got Murderous Mist. This ritual makes a venomous green mist arise all around the walls of a castle, poisoning anyone on the wrong side of the walls. The mist will only appear when the castle is threatened, so friendly armies can move in and out during peacetime. So it basically means our fortifications are stronger, because she can cast a deadly mist. That makes it so they can't just come in without damage. I believe that only applies to the battle screen, so this screen. That's still decent. But we will save our gold, just in case the witch does appear. It is autumn, so our fungi production is greater, which is always nice. And as soon as we get a witch, though, we'll have even more fungi, because we can turn these two farms into marshland swamps, which will only increase our production. What to do? I don't believe we have a witch to recruit yet. They're kind of rare, or at least rarer than our lords that ride lizards or anything else. Not going to want to attack these guys, I think. Just going to transfer the rest of these dudes here. We could. We'd definitely lose guys. Wouldn't lose our Hydra, that's been pretty dependable. I don't think we'd lose our Crocodile either. But we'd lose like our tiny Hydras, I think. So we're going to resist the temptation just to be safe. Because we're going to play smarter now that we have lost our faction leader. Probably should have done it before, but unfortunately we didn't. Still no witch. It's a disappointing thing. We have a moon mage. Not really worth it. They have moon magic. They can't do any of our special abilities like summoning stuff, so not super great. Move up north because it looks to be safe. There is a swamp here. Could easily take that over. Hopefully the Baron's troops don't come looking for us in that swamp or this farm. Hopefully they stick to their little area over here and go mess with whoever else was here. I can't remember the other faction that was fighting them. Ooh, the Bergmeisters. That's who. Take that swamp over, get some more stuffs. No witch. And the turn. Move forward. And easily kill these two swamp things. We'll put it to speed 3. And there you go. Didn't lose a single troop. The Bergmeisters were killed by the Baron. So we gotta watch out for the Baron now. Which, we're pretty good against the Baron, faction-wise. Thankfully. Don't have enough to get this yet. We could save up for Murderous Mist, but I don't see a giant threat here. As of yet, we can always just recruit troops if we see something coming. Give it a quick save just in case it crashes, and we'll move on to the next turn. What to do? No witch still. It's unfortunate. Just gonna do another Ritual of Mastery, and we will get Mama Misa, this ritual will make a swamp spread a thick green mist that poisons to all life. The mist will blow the wind to your neighboring lands as well and may kill entire towns if nearby. So it's pretty good at defending like a certain area. It's not super worth it to cast it anywhere around here. It's more if you have a swamp by an enemy, so up here would be good to cast that, because then it would go mess with these dudes, hopefully. But we won't do that now. We'll just recruit some more of our Bakemono shows that are going to help us out. Don't think we'll recruit any actual, like, infantry. Just keep going for archers. That are always good for us. Could go up north with this witch. Nah, actually, we'll stay. Playing more conservative with our efforts. Still no witch for us to recruit. A growing inconvenience. Because we don't have anything to spawn marshlands up here out of these farms that are rather useless to us, besides small gold production. Could attack this in hopes that the Baron isn't anywhere close with any troops to respond with, so I think we're going to do it. And I think we might even get a doppelganger out of this, so that'd be nice. We got a doppelganger out of it, so that is nice. Go grab this as well, then move back one just in case. Just slowly accumulating resources. Still no witch, huh? Well, in that case, we will recruit some spearmen back home and some Bakemono bowmen here. Bakemono? I don't know. Then we're gonna move. We could have grabbed the fairy circle, but now that we move back one, I don't really want to stick my neck out again. Let's get another Ritual of Mastery, and that'll give us the major summoning. The Missile Blow. Yeah. So that's what we're going to do. I do hope we get a witch soon. Recruit some more Bakemono bowmen. That's what we'll call them. Not sure if they're pronounced that way, but I'm going with it. Hero has arrived, so we'll just send him up here since there's nowhere else really safe for him to go. And he will help guard. He has a magic item. He's just got regeneration. If we get a witch here, we will give that certainly to that witch. There's no way we're going to keep that on a hero, if that's the case. It's always nice when they spawn with magic items for us. Still no witch. Could get a major summoning going here. Hopefully it doesn't kill us. Could also do another Ritual of Mastery. I don't know what that does. We'll see. Mirror, mirror. Not really worth it. Just kind of like a scry on your enemies. But it is autumn, so we're getting increased production. And as long as we don't have that other witch, we're kind of stalled. Could go take this. It might be our play. Recruit more bowmen. Grab them. We're actually going to transfer a lot of people to him, including the hero, just in case he dies. We want him with units that he won't just leave it to the enemy. His powerful magic artifact that he somehow found. Which is just going to chill there for now. And wait out until they have more fungi to produce things. And we just lost some gold production down south that they hadn't reclaimed yet. Disappointing. Recruit some bowmen, since we have the excess gold. Hopefully they don't come take our base there. Hopefully they just attack us. We'll probably grab the Man Flayer. Why not? Grab both. We won't have enough for Witch right now if she spawns, but I don't think she will. And we do have 7 Hands of Glory, which is like the left hand of a thief, I think. They're used in necromancy spells. So we do have some production on that already, which will help get some troops out. I really hope they don't attack us. The safe play would be to go back, which I think it will be. Yeah, oh, doesn't matter. We're going to lose him anyway. Hopefully he does some damage. Oh, we accidentally skipped it. I apologize for that. But we could attack them now. In fact, I think we will. We have 56. The Necromancer's still going strong. He's got a Dracolich and a Ziz, which is a dead rock. Which is like a giant bird. It's actually in AD&D 2E, and I mean AD&D as well. It's kind of like a mythic thing. They're like giant birds, drop rocks on people. But it is a dead form of that. And a Dracolich, which just bursts poison out of like every orifice it has. He also has some like long deads and other stuff. Ghost archers, ghost swordsmen, that kind of thing. We're gonna attack here. Speed 2, maybe? Maybe move up to 3. Hopefully this goes well. We have a lot of regenerating units, so I'm not that worried about it, but could lose a couple dudes, especially the non-regenerating ones. Move faster. Move these dudes right up to the front here. Probably should have moved that Man Flayer. It's just wasted gold now. Losing a couple of guys. We lost some of our... No, we didn't. They're just back here. I don't know what we lost. Our Hydra's doing great work, though. As they always do. Going right up towards the front and killing everybody. So, the Baron just lost some forces. Definitely did not equate to what he gained. And we got a new magic artifact from it. Some High Priestess was eliminated. Or the High Priestess eliminated somebody. I did not read it, to be honest. And still no witch for us to recruit. Always unfortunate. But we will use our witch that we have to summon something major. And he won't get it. That would have been nice to have because those do enchant troops. They enslave and mesmerize them, so hopefully he doesn't get any of that off on us. So having a bunch of those in an army would make the other army, especially armies of men, vulnerable. Can't attack there yet. Won't recruit anybody. Wait till we get over 100. 100 gold. Yeah, so it has already enchanted one of our little Hydras. Making them, and then there's one of our spearmen. Self-explanatory, kind of what the Will-O-Wisp does. This Kraken hopefully is going to die, because it'll stay asleep. It's looking mightily like it's going to die, because it's not going to get an attack off. So that's a bit of a thorn out of our side there. The Kraken has been around all game. Molesting the lands we take. We're actually going to move her just right up here, because it's now safe here. That's nice. It's good for us, at least. Recruit some bowmen. Our little demon ogre bowman. Take this hamlet back for the witch's kingdom. Ooh, he's got his little monk here with a force coming this way. Oh, we could actually fight him. I don't know if we'd lose anybody, though, is the question. Probably not. I don't know if there's anyone behind him. And he's recruiting quite a bit of people here. Get some more bowmen. This place just gets infested with those dudes. Actually, we just took the fairy circle, and there's 2. I'm worried if we lose anybody, they'll clean us up with these dudes. Not super worried about the spiders, actually, because we are resistant to the poison. But the giants do pose a pretty big threat, so we're going to move back one. Looks like he'll be chased down by him. The Baron was eliminated? The High Priestess is eliminating people. We better be careful. We do not want to be next. So the Baron's gone. Go take this, see what's up here. Left us another Montan Bailey, so that's nice. Still no Witch. Very disappointing for us. Get more of these cheap throwaway troops. Hopefully the Priestess has some other enemies. She may be our main opponent here, as she has not eliminated us yet. But she has eliminated quite a bit of the competition herself. Which is dangerous for all of Elysium. If they fall under Baal, the world will be over. And Baal will reign supreme. Which would not be good for anyone. Not one person. Baal's like the evil god of evil. He's not the underworld, though. He doesn't have anything to do with Hades. Or the hell. The, like, 7 hells. I don't know how many hells there are in this one, but they have demon lords for those. And I think there's actually, like, a Hades dude in, like, kind of like the realm of Hades. I'm not sure, though. I actually have never explained this before while playing this, because we haven't made it that far. But these are the different planes. There's an elemental plane. There's the, oh god, it's the, like, astral plane, but it's like crazy, so like beholders and stuff like that, but not really, because there's no actual beholders coming out of it. And I think beholders are like a naturally occurring thing, because I believe I've seen them in the druids' armies before. I could be wrong, and they could just be like neutrals, but I don't think they live in here. There's like the underground of our place that the dwarves can go into. Hell and Hades is one of these. I could have pointed the wrong ones and explained them, but essentially that's what they are. And the water counts as this plane if you have units that can walk on them. Mostly the fish people can, and we are not playing as the fish people, so we cannot do that. We have a lot of fungi. Let's get. Hopefully, we'll succeed in this. Ooh, we got a Creeping Doom. Get to show you what that does. The Creeping Doom is a huge cloud consisting of flying bugs. The cloud of bugs moves quite slowly, but destroys everything in its way. The bugs cannot be fought with ordinary swords and spears, as smashing a few bugs would not make a difference. Pretty terrifying. It's vulnerable to fire. Yeah, it can't be hurt by like regular weapons. It's mindless, floating, has swamp move, and it can climb walls, so these walls wouldn't matter to it in a fight. But we're going to stay stationary there for safety. Always good to be safe. I'm a little afraid to move that way and draw the... Ooh, we got our apprentice. Draw the ire of the priestess of Baal. So we're going to grab that apprentice and then... maybe some cavalries, actually, now that we have production. So we finally got these dudes. They're just kind of like lizard cavalry of our main troop. They have one more attack, of course, because of the lizard. They have a spear, and they have a lance charge that can also do, which is pretty powerful against just regular troops. So what powers does she have? She immediately has marshlands. No complaints there. We're going to go out with all these guys, hopefully not die. Grab this, and pray that we don't get killed. Move him this way. Slowly but surely take over the lands for the Witch. The Witch of the Wilds. Turn this into marsh, and all of a sudden we have more fungi. Where was that other farm? Oh, we could have just went up there and done it. But we didn't. We went down here first. Oh, and there's another farm here. This is great. All of it will be marsh. We're going marsh crazy, guys. Marshland crazy. Do have to be careful, because we could be snuck up on within a tile. And if the season all of a sudden changes, we would be in danger. We'll move here first. Grab this. Ooh, yep. Run away. Cast your shit and get out, guys. Marshlands and run. Just run. The spiders, thankfully, are not a giant threat. Neither are the scorpions. Only their bites are going to hurt us. And their bites don't do much damage on their own. especially the tiny spiders. Or the small scorpions. These guys do actual damage to us. These guys don't. Or like the majority of our forces. These guys can still take poison damage, but the rest of us are 100% resistant unless we're in like the back. This dude's 100% resistant too, I believe. We need to give that regeneration amulet to our witch for now while she's not super safe. Later we don't need it on her, but... Ooh, there's a Scarlet Sister. What spells do they have? The Scarlet Sisterhood consists of female wizards with a wide variety of talents. They offer services to whoever can pay the most. They have no qualms about using their formidable powers of destruction for formidable powers for destructive purposes. And they have high arcana. We'll grab her. At the wrong place, but still, because I wanted them up north. And we didn't get the best of stuff. That is actually a pretty good buff to our troops because we have issues with that. She also came with a Club of Dreams, which we are not going to keep on her. We will transfer that to probably just an infantryman. So he'll hit people and they'll fall asleep. And he has sleep immunity. That's cool. Don't want to forget about that if we get some powerful troops and try and move out there. I'm hoping for a will-o-wisp that we control with this summoning, but we might not get it. Another Creeping Doom. It's not a bad one. Eventually we will go try and retake some of our lost land down here. Turn this into a swamp, of course, like everything else. Everything must be swamp. We are the Shrek of this world, and we will make everything into a swamp. Everything's got to be a swamp. Don't matter what it is, who you are, or anything else. It's just... everything has to be swamp. Is that another farm? Oh, they did a sacrifice! That's tempting to go to immediately, but we do have to be careful. We'll just do the safest thing of just doing it on this one. Yeah, some factions can sacrifice towns to lower levels, especially Baal, to make them have more troops. So she basically did that, and she's either going to get giants or spiders. I believe for Baal, deserts give you more troops, or better troops for certain abilities. I don't fully remember. It's been a while since I did play the Baal faction. Or Baal, I guess it would actually be pronounced, but we don't pronounce things right here. We don't do that. She only has 25 units with her. And they're all those little shitty dudes, aren't they? Yeah. Let's send this... Oh, he can't move. That's a shame. We'll cast Marshlands. And we're going to go this way for tile. And we have no more movement, so we'll stick there. We'll also recruit... What do we want? We could get cavalry, so let's actually do that. And we're going to be out of gold, but that's okay. Grab these guys. Can leave that mountain stronghold empty for the most part. I'm not too worried about losing it. And if we do, it's whatever. Then we just lose our little shitty troops that we've been recruiting. Let's give it a quick save. And we'll put the doppelganger under our control once again. So all those troops are under the witch. The Wicked Witch. Ooh, Bog Eye. See, we can view swamps from really far away, guys. What a great ability. We'll totally get there in a reasonable amount of time. He said, not being actually serious. We will just end the turn and move forward. How many troops do they have here? Not enough to defend it, really. So we're going to give them a quick little boost of archers. That'll take away from our summoning over here, but won't reach this in time anyway. Really hope the ball lady doesn't attack us. I think we could actually defend against that army that was here, but I'd rather it not happen either way. Oh. 82, 85, but mostly shitty. They have a lot of shitty ones too. What spells does our witch have? Not level 2 spells. We need to save up and do that. So we're gonna move back one. They could still attack us, but hopefully they won't be persuaded to, and they're gonna move away. giving us an opportunity to just turn this completely into a swamp. I hope that NPC has turned everything into marshlands. That would be great. Sorry, farms. In an attempt to gain sacrifices. Because then we can turn them all into swamps. And the more swamps we have, the more powerful we are as summoners. Because we have 64 in autumn, which is our good season for producing them. Recruit more archers here. I hate how the archers cost fungi. They might be coming for us. Ooh, we could have recruited a hero had we saved our gold. They're not that great except for magic items. I did forget to trade this, because he already has natural regeneration. Now she will have it, so if she gets hit with something out of nowhere, she has a good chance of being okay. Might actually be more useful on one of these guys to add regeneration to them, but we won't do it for now. The voices of El have been eliminated. They were slain by Gundrick the Barbarian. So there's a barbarian out there. They are more like our cousins, because we are not barbarous, we eat people. I don't think the barbarians eat people. If they do, then maybe we're closer than we thought to the barbarians. Ooh, I'm a little frightened. Could just... That'll be safe. Then we can cast this and level up and not get the spell we want, but still, it's going to be decent. And we got Venomous Death. So that's a burst of poison from 1 to 60. So that's pretty good. Don't need a Venom Ward, of course. Who needs that? We don't. So we're going to mostly focus in the north for now. Maybe recruiting troops to keep our bottom place safe. Mostly spearmen now, because we don't want to lose fungi. So we can build up our northern army, because I feel like our base is pretty safe against most things with our creeping dooms. And we're not super safe, but we do have this lady casting Enchanted Sleep, and she has Enchanted Sleep too. Ooh, she has Charm, actually. I didn't know that. I did not know that. What to do? Let's give it a quick save. Let's go this way. Don't know where to go now. Let's do Bog Eye. And nothing close. Nothing close. I hope no neutrals come up here and fuck with our stuff up here, but I don't think they will. There doesn't look to be anything really great at spawning there. So they took our swamp from us. So we're going to place something there so that they don't do that again. Next turn. Next turn we will do that. Let's give another archer. Didn't mean to do the archers. Actually meant to do the spearmen. But whatever. That's just more defense to our base. Let's... we don't have any summoning actually on this person yet. Not what I wanted. What I wanted. There we go. Swamp Guardians is what I wanted, guys. No action points. That's okay. We are in a swamp, so we can't move as much. I don't believe she has any swamp move. She has poison resistance now, so that's nice, but nothing else, unfortunately. Ooh, who is that? Got a hero and some troops. Not that threatening to us. Ooh, what does he have? Wraith Crown. We want that. So what we're going to do is recruit more cav. Summon something evil. Not take control, so that ruins our plans a bit. We'll try and track him down next turn, if we don't lose too much off of this. Because we will lose our cav that we just acquired, it looks like. And maybe some more troops, so this may have been a bad idea. We will definitely lose our cav. And we're not even going to enchant them. We're losing troops up the wazoo to these drakes, because they're pretty strong. And we even got a never healing wound on our... We lost everything. We lost so much that was not optimal at all. That is the dangers of summoning things. We no longer have the ability to do anything we wanted over there. And we can't even summon with our other person. So we'll recruit spearmen to keep the base safe and cry in agony as we watch all our troops whittled to death. Oh boy, that was not a good good thing. It's a very bad thing. Give it a quick save. Yeah. Hopefully recruit some swamp garden safely. Oh, there we go. Do it again. There we go. So now if they attack us here, they will get overwhelmed by poison clouds and clouds of decay. I kind of hope they attack us there, but they won't because they're smart. They won't. Just get some regular spearmen again. Do we want to move down? That swamp's pretty safe now, so... Ooh, but they're coming up and taking our shit. Who's in front of us? It's autumn, so we get awesome mushroom production. They have one unexpected hero. I am not even going to mess around with him. He's not worth the effort. Take our 2 moves up here, and let's do that. And we didn't get what we wanted at all. That's upsetting. Ooh, taking stuff from us. Not cool. Not cool, NPC. I believe the NPC can see our movements because, you know, they're not a real person, and I don't think you could cover the map if you wanted to for them. And I don't think they're that level of artificial intelligence. And we got Mirror. Not getting the optimal spells here. They could attack us. Might win it. We have a Hydra. But they won't attack us. They'll run in fear of our mighty powers. I'm afraid to even hit this. Let's just do Mamma Misa. We don't have enough fungus. Ugh, so we'll just do this, whatever. And then we finally get major summoning. Congratulations. So they're taking all our stuff up there, but it should be fairly easy to retake. As long as they're not recruiting troops like crazy up there. Move 1 space and be stagnant. And now it's winter, and we have horrible, horrible fungus production. Let's grab... Actually, we'll just keep making this base harder to attack. Grab a lord. So now we have another captain, just in case we need to send out troops. Did she give away all her stuff? No, she looks like she has even more. Don't know how she got even more, but apparently she did. Ooh, wrong person. That's not that deadly to us, though, so I don't really care. We'll just have to move him back next turn. Go to check my phone for 2 seconds, and I make a mistake. Not a big one, though. I do like how this place has been relatively safe for us. Not really any NPCs. I think this is the first one we've seen in a while. It hasn't even come close to any of these. Or even this. The enemy is the only one who came after this for the towns and stuff. They did not ruin our town, which I'm kind of thankful for, because we do need some gold, no matter how many swamps we have. She did take our swamp down there. That's not optimal. Could do a major summon. Nope, can't. Unless we want to put our thing down, but I don't want to risk losing a major summoning and getting attacked. We'll just take the town. Actually, we might get a couple units out of this. We did. We got 2 doppelgangers. And they are definitely going to live. Because there's no way this archer can take them. Might lose one of these guys. Look at all those little Bakmos firing their tiny little arrows. I would probably choose either a goblin or a Bakmono as my sidekick in like a fantasy novel. If I was like the hero or a villain. I would name him Jiggle. Nah, not Jiggles. Dogno the goblin or Bakmono. I like it, Dogno. He'd be my companion. We go around doing shit. So we just got a gelatinous cube. Show you what that does. It engulfs, so it can engulf entire units. You do not want this to get enchanted against you, because it will just start engulfing your units. A strange and almost invisible creature, which, if it didn't like to eat people, no one would know that it was cube-shaped. When attacked by the cube, the victim suddenly notices that it cannot move, and then slowly starts to dissolve into the cube. The dissolving process makes the cube get a wee bit blood-colored, This is what makes it possible to see its real shape. But after a few minutes, the blood is cleared and the cube is invisible once again. It is slow. It has blunt resistance, slash resistance, and pierce resistance. So most resistance. It has poison resistance and stealth because it is invisible. It is dangerous to men because it can engulf them. And is very good to have on your front line. As long as a wisp doesn't come and enchant it, and then it engulfs your Hydra. Actually, yeah, it doesn't affect giant size, but it swallows just regular units. I don't know what size this is. I figure this is giant size, maybe? I don't know if it is giant size, because there are giants in this game, and they are a lot bigger than any other unit. So I don't know. I think it can engulf Hydras. I could be wrong, though. So he's come back up with actually, in force, he has 2 units with him now. So we're going to recruit some actual archers. Might have been an unwise move. Because now we can't recruit like an actual major thing. We'll do a minor summons. And we have not gotten the Black Cat. This essentially is just a... The cat is useless for just about any task, but for some reason, it seems to be attracted to the witch's magic, so it's kind of a funny unit. It's a joke. It has a lot of magic resistance. It is a familiar. Yeah, so it's hard to hit. But it has like 2 HP and does nothing, so it'll just die here. Yep. 1 Bakemono arrow killed it. So we could maybe kill that hero army if it wasn't sticking so close to its ally there, which is unfortunate for us. Unfortunate. How did we never turn this into a... Ooh, they sacrificed it, didn't they? I could be wrong and I was just being stupid, but we will turn that into a swamp. I think they did sacrifice it. Was it a Mont and Bailey? I don't know. Hopefully they don't sacrifice that town. Kind of want that town. Grab a marshlands. 89. Yeah, if they want the town, they can have it. Nope, they didn't do it. So that's good for us. Now we can move our... We're actually going to sentry these people. I don't know why we didn't do that earlier. Also, sentry this last one. So that they don't pop up every time and bother us. Try and get a major summoning. Just move it up just a little bit. Got a Creeping Doom. Wonderful. So they're just going to keep coming back and taking that. Playing a little cat and mouse. Ooh, did not mean to move there, though. Hopefully they don't do anything else. Might attack that tower, but they chose not to. So that's great. This is like some very Irish music. This game has such a weird soundtrack. We're going to lose control of a crocodile. Unfortunate loss of mushrooms, but it happens. He will be immediately poisoned. And probably engulfed. Yep, engulfed by the cube. I wish the cube did what the flesh heap does. I think it's called flesh heap on the necromancer. It's like a big pile of just like dead things. And when it consumes a unit, it gets more HP. Or if it sits on a square where a unit have died, it takes the resource that is like corpses or whatever. Not the hands, but like actual like reanimatable skeletons, and eats them and turns them into HP, which is pretty cool. We're going to try a major summoning again, and we're going to get another Creeping Doom. We have 91, they have 93. I think we could win this fight. But we're going to play safe and just move back. Let them take our town, hoping they never sacrifice it. Just go up here and take that. And we are unable to move because of the winter time. What is he planning? Let's move there. And he will take that. And we'll move down to our town for the winter. Recruit this astrologer, maybe? Yeah, let's do it. So now we have another astrologer. I think I recruited it in the wrong place. Meant to recruit it down at the Witch's Tower. Boots of scouting. So he's fast and stealth. So the enemies can't see him, theoretically. He has mental overload, star showers, confusion, and reading the stars. I don't know what all these do. I know what confusion does. Star showers just does damage and paralyzes, apparently. I don't know what this does. It sounds cool. Wait, I think it said confusion. Special effect confusion, yeah. So it just confuses people. We'll throw him in with our little entourage, making this army a little more powerful. Because I think that moon attack, the moonlight one, can hit anywhere. I could be wrong, or it hits pretty far. Hold on, let's check the range. No, it only has 8 range, actually. I was wrong. That's okay. It's still good. Those boots would be nice on just maybe a doppelganger going around killing like NPCs. I am so tempted to attack him. Although if they give us another swamp, I wouldn't complain. We're going to do a major summoning. Not receiving another doppelganger. Hopefully everyone's okay from that. He didn't assassinate anyone, it looks like. So he'll just die. And that'll be that. And then he'll die again, because he does get regeneration. Ooh, can't afford that man flayer. Would have been nice to have. But we don't have him. So that is what it is. Sit here. Wait for them to attack the town. Ooh, they're going to kill our spearmen. Pity. What a pity. I really do not care about those spearmen. They were not needed. Oh, we did not get that Hydra. He's not a super big threat since most of our front line is regeneration. But he's just annoying. And he's going to get paralyzed and die. So that was that. I wish he would have gotten confused, because then he might have turned to our side. But unfortunately, I don't know if the range is long on confusion or not, or if it's short. He didn't get confused. End of story. We have forgotten about that port behind us in this, our little cat and mouse with this dude. Which has been going on for quite some time. Don't know what to do about this. Let's do another summoning. Give it up to 80. And we failed to control cube. This could potentially hurt somebody. Hopefully it'll get confused or paralyzed. It has pretty high magic resistance, I think. I don't think it's engulfed anyone. Not that I saw. Not that I saw. So what to do now, guys? What to do? Could attack. Risk it for the biscuit. Or we could just be careful. Don't really have anyone I want to recruit. We'll let them just move around and next turn it. Take this, take this. Hopefully get a good summon. Whatever. Our troops should be good enough to take him out, actually. I don't know if they have curse or anything. They might have dominate, I think. Methinketh. Do a major summoning. Gain a doppelganger. That's wonderful for us. Transfer that doppelganger into our army. And now we have even more assassination power. And I think we're going to risk it. Going to save and fight them. This will be the battle we've been waiting for a little bit here. Lots of things are going to be happening, so I might just go on slow speed so you can watch it all occur. They can summon things. Hold on, let's see what spells he has. Call Scorpion and Pain. That's a little threatening. I don't think our doppelgangers really did anything. Didn't look like it, at least. I actually go to speed 2 since it's such a large battle. Not speed 3. Oh boy, come on. We can win this. I believe in us. Our cube hopefully will engulf one of these giant people. They might be too big to engulf. No, they can be engulfed, and they instantly lose a giant, which is great. Even though this one's confused, right? Yeah. So we're going to lose some troops, but we've also confused one of them onto our side. For now, he'll probably die rather quickly. Losing some frontliners, but it'll be worth it to kill this army. It's been a thorn in our side for quite some time. There's another good engulf, leading to the death of another one of their troops. His cube doesn't have regeneration, but he's pretty good at engulfing people. Pretty good at it. And he's hard to hit. Once we get to these spiders and scorpions, we have nothing really to fear, since we have so much poison resistance, unless they hit some of our little dudes. But again, that's not super bad. They're cheap and throwawayable for the most part. And that astrologer was definitely worth the buy with that little moonbeam. We're losing some spearmen, but our major troops are doing fine. Giant crocodile might die. It's not a bad loss for the wins we're getting here. So we'll go to speed 3 as we have clearly won this, and you can watch the carnage faster. We did lose something up here. It looks mini Hydra, probably. Just keep our Bakmanos archers are just shooting in there. And their scorpions and spiders are no match. Now that their giant line has been defeated, our cube is free to just move in, engulf, and our Hydra is free to just attack multiple units, just completely obliterating them. Might lose a horror. We lost one. They're getting poisoned. I forgot they didn't have poison resistance, but again, they're not that great, to be honest with you. Even though they can poison people, they can still be poisoned. Probably won't lose this one. We'll lose this one. So we took some losses, but overall our two great troops lived. So did our crocodile, surprisingly. Oh my god, and we eliminated her. Was that the same priestess as below? If it was, that's crazy. That is crazy if that was. I hope it was. Kind of anticlimactic, but also a good win for us. A very good win for us. I'll send down somebody to go check if that was them. If he dies, so be it. He's just a lord. Let's go see if they're emptied. It'll be next turn by the time it gets there, but just in case they are empty, we'll recruit some troops. Hopefully we get another captain spawn. Didn't yet, but we're hopeful. We're hopeful the southern priestess is dead. These are empty. It was her. Somehow she got her hero that was leading that other army killed and her other captains, so we were able to eliminate the priestess in a great fashion. May have not deserved that win, but we got it, guys, so we're going to take it. Just do some major summoning. And that is good for us. We're going to send him around, doing a little victory lap over their territory, recruiting troops where we can. Yeah, we'll just leave them there. That is very good for us. I cannot express how good for us that is, because it is so good that it probably just won us this game, because we have a lot of unmolested territory to gain. We're going to recruit this dude down here. Add another lord into the mix. Just going through their territory, claiming it for our own. Might even AFK or witch, because there's no threats over here anymore. Move her down. So guys, waiting all the other factions out has successfully worked. We are now in hopefully a victory lap, unless there's someone, the barbarians would be the only ones I could think of that are more powerful than us. I haven't seen much of other factions, so I don't know what they're like, and I can't remember how many factions are in the game. Ooh, so it is 2 others with us left, so this could be an easy win, and an easy win is a good one for me. We'll just keep sending her this way. Got a will-o-wisp for some. Ooh. So this is one of the towns that got killed by the Baal priestesses. Need to just keep moving onto these farms, gaining some more marshlands for our little witchery kingdom over here. Nothing else down here, it looks like. Let's move north. Hopefully they cleared that mine for us. The castle should be empty. I do not know where she fell to the barbarians. She might have fallen to NPCs, maybe. I doubt it, but it's a possibility. They did clear that mine. This is rather great. We're able to just recruit troops wherever. And we are free to move across the land. An undeserved victory, but a victory nonetheless. Against our enemies. Could save up to get a Grand Mastery. I think for now we'll do it until we spot another enemy, and then we'll go into attack mode. Turn this farm into useful marshlands. This is just the witch in a swamp ghost, so we do need to be careful to watch out for these neutrals. And we will recruit just some regular spearmen at our newly acquired locations, just in case neutrals come around. I don't see any major threats. I think we may be in the clear. Sunny horizons, boys. Sunny horizons. An unguarded silver mine is all we need. We'll definitely just save up. And then the next farm or swamp we come across, we can upgrade her. Probably. That's the dream. 2 unmolested silver mines. I figure these 2 other guys are probably going to be quite powerful when we come across them. So we do need to prepare for that. Probably just recruit troops. Basic troops, but troops nonetheless. In our forward bases. Just grab one of these. We don't really have bases too far west. We're going west, people. Someone build a trail and we'll call it the Oregon Trail. The Oregon Trail. Can't move on this tile yet, so we'll just wait around. We lost these swamps to neutrals, so we do need to recruit a captain up here. Maybe some of these guys, and go around killing them. They aren't going to be great at it because they're really weak, but hopefully they'll do something. Maybe just recruit some dudes in all of these to hold these down. View the surrounding area. Because neutrals are spawning over here somewhere. And coming this way, it looks like. Because I don't see any ancient forest over here, which is a very good thing. The ancient forests spawn the wildlife that you see that are not claimed. And they can cause issues to you and your base pretty easily. I didn't even know this was here. Don't want to mess with them. We'll just take this castle all easy like. Oh god, they had a bear, so those were hidden. That's slightly dangerous to our captain. And the captain will die, but we'll retake the town. So we'll just have to recruit another captain. And maybe some actual troops to go around with him. And we will get a lord immediately to recruit. Up north. Grab him some... Ooh, not enough gold. So we ran out of gold. Grab these guys. Move them here. Ooh, where did that air elemental come from? That's not fun. I hope the elementalist isn't in here just spawning like those crazy air elemental, so they can easily kill this. Or he can easily kill us if we don't get lucky shots. Can we do it? Doesn't look like it. Yeah. It attacks pretty frequently. I don't think it heals though, so yeah, it never heals. But we don't want to attack it. These dudes are poison resistant, so they're going to take over a swamp. Wherever they were up here. What the heck? They've been taking stuff from us and we haven't even noticed. Someone forgot to tell me. So we're going to put you mobile. Whoops, hit the wrong button. Transfer some units under your command. Not all these guys, just not enough to die with. Go send you north to retake our land. We've been lazy and kind of forgetful of our back area there. We gotta watch our high knee, boys. It's very important. Lost this to wolves immediately. We are having troubles with these neutrals. I wish we had the... ooh, we just gained a bunch of doppelganger dudes. He's just gonna attack us. And we're gonna lose our captain. And the air elemental is actually gonna kill everybody. So that's fun. We don't have a recruitment thing there anymore. So we're just gonna recruit from here, I suppose. Move this lady over here. And then take that swamp next turn. The neutrals will probably just retake those mines, but I really want to scout out where the enemy is. Be really nice to know. Recruit some more of these bowmen. Could maybe try and kill that air elemental. I don't think they can kill us anymore with all these bowmen. I'm not that scared. I'm a little scared though. Scared. Move up. Recruit. Grab some spearmen. Really just targets for the air elemental. I really hope there's not a elementalist spawning these. There is an ability that does that. What is this? Oh, these are the barbarians. We don't want to be here. But unfortunately we're stuck here, so we're gonna be a dick. I mean, we're not going to stay in this barony for long, or the Mountain Bailey for long. So I don't know. We'll just do that, actually. So if they come and attack us, that'll cause them some issues. I hope they don't, though. That might just be an AFK base. It's the Baron's castle they took over, so they were responsible for helping to kill the Baron. They have these totems. I don't know what spells they cast. I don't have a lot of experience fighting them. I fought them once. I've never played them with the Demonologist. And it was pretty easy because the Demonologist is pretty strong. Some spearmen to protect her in this castle. There's a lot of these we got to take care of. Really wish we had a man flayer so we could grab those and spawn evil-doing troops. We could wait around to get the Grand Mastery, but I think we're just going to spawn. Ooh, and lose control of those guys. So we've been streaming for a little bit. We might call it a quits here for now and get back to you later after this battle. Yeah. So I'll see you guys next time. I've been Dirty Dungeon. If you're on YouTube, give it a subscribe. Give the video a like if you enjoyed it. If you're on Twitch, give a follow. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.